Our rabbis tell us how important the shofar blowing is on Rosh Hashanah. That is the thing that arouses God's mercy and that helps us get a good judgment. This year, Rosh Hashanah, the first day, falls out on Shabbat. We can't blow the shofar. The rabbis tell us you can't bring the shofar to shul, you'd be carrying. Maybe somebody will find the shofar, bring it and carry it to their rabbi, and therefore, better to not have the shofar at all. Mind-boggling. I once saw a beautiful parable. There was a man, and he was being held on trial. He was guilty, and there was no defense. And the lawyer, there was nothing he could say or do. And the guilty verdict was about to be decided, and the wife stood up in court and she says, "Your Honor, please, I'm begging you, not for my husband, for me, for my little children. Who's going to be there for us? Who's going to support us? Who's going to help bring up my children?" And she cried, and she was so genuine and so emotional. The judge says, "You know what? I'm willing to give you another chance." A few months later, there was another man in the same exact predicament. And again, there was nothing that the lawyers could say to help him. And finally, his lawyer said, "Maybe try what that guy did. Have your wife get up." And she did, but this wife, she had been battered, she'd been abused. She didn't have the same loving relationship as the first wife. And you could feel it, you can tell when she pleaded and begged the judge, it just didn't come out the same. And the man was found guilty. Shabbat comes and testifies. They're not blowing the shofar because they keep me, because they care about me, because they love me. If we have a good relationship with Shabbat will testify for us, and Hashem says, maybe you don't even deserve it, maybe you're guilty, but I'm going to give you another chance because of the way that you connect to Shabbat. If our relationship with Shabbat is battered and bruised and abused, that when Shabbat comes to testify for us, says they didn't blow the shofar, the thing that normally awakens you, because they kept me, but we don't really keep Shabbat. Each person on their own level. They don't really connect to Shabbat, each person on their own level. Then when Shabbat testifies for us, it won't be the same. We need to make sure that we strengthen our Shabbat, that we have a proper connection with Shabbat. And if we're able to do that, when Shabbat testifies for us this year, God will give us a favorable judgment. Shabbat Shalom.